So what we will be learning today. So yesterday we learned about cloud formation stack. We created some stack, and we implemented some automation script. We did even integrate cloud formation stack with Ansible. We created some stack using Ansible playbook as well. Okay. So what we'll be learning today, we'll be learning about event-based operations, which is like event-based service, like serverless. People call it serverless. Actually, we'll learn about Lambda today. So what is Lambda? What is Lambda? How it is useful, and what kind of use cases that Lambda handles, and what exactly it is, like what kind of service is that? And we can go ahead and learn that today. So Lambda is a event based function. Basically, when I said that, what is event based, right? And what is event based? How that event will occur basically. Okay. And let me go open my paint. And so that I can draw. I like to draw so that I can help you a little bit more to understand it. So let's say there are a couple of instances on your account, like this is your development account, and you have 100 servers, 100 EC2 instances up and running 24/7, for example. Okay. And your company is getting a lot of bill. Okay, your company is getting a lot of bill, and nobody's working after 6 o'clock in the evening to 8 o'clock in the morning. And 6 to 8, that is approximately 14 hours. And even though nobody's working, we're still paying for 14 hours. Why would we want that? Let's go ahead and stop the systems for 14 hours and start them back. Okay, I have 100 systems, so who is going to stop them? Okay. And some people they do have some sensitive applications and they want to run, and some people, okay, let's go ahead and stop. And okay, so some people, let's hire a person, like they can do that so one day, 2 days. But how about every day? Like every day someone is going to go there and stop at 6 o'clock and wake up early morning, start them at 4 o'clock, and it can be pain, and it can be like a lot of effort. Okay. And what I will do, I will just simply create a cloud formation stack, not cloud formation stack, simply create a Lambda function. Before that, I can even create a simple cloudwatch rule. What it does is, cloudwatch rule monitor all events across the AWS account basically. So you can create a CloudWatch rule. You can create a CloudWatch rule, and you can provide the specific time. Hey, every day 6 o'clock in the evening, you should activate this Lambda. Okay. Every day 6 o'clock, you should activate this Lambda function, and this Lambda will query and get the instances, and it will stop them. Lambda itself to do that? No, you're gonna need to write some script on your own choice. Lambda will support multiple runtimes, you can say. It can support Java, .NET, Node.js, Python, you name it. It can support like multiple runtimes basically. You will be writing simple Python script, and that Python script, what it will do, it will stop all those systems that they're supposed to be stopped. Okay. And when 8 o'clock in the morning, and you can create one more CloudWatch rule. Okay, one more CloudWatch rule, and you can tell that CloudWatch rule, hey, whenever you see that 8 o'clock, let's go ahead and trigger the Lambda. This can be different Lambda, because this Lambda will stop those systems and this Lambda will start those systems basically. Okay, you can go ahead and trigger this Lambda. Obviously, this Lambda will trigger all the systems at 8 o'clock in the morning. That means it's going to go ahead and run all the systems. So that kind of event based. What is the event here? 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the evening, and 8 o'clock in the morning. Who will be providing that event? CloudWatch alarm will be providing that event. Okay. Similar way, there are lot of services that can trigger Lambda. DynamoDB. Let's say there is a data in DynamoDB. For example, if you are working on a if you are working on an application, for example, Facebook, right? Somebody liked your photo that you uploaded into Facebook, your Facebook account. When you upload your photo into your Facebook account, that photo will be saved somewhere, right? That can be S3 bucket, or that can be DynamoDB, or that can be anything. Okay, that can be another database server. Okay, whenever somebody upload a photo, you can tell Lambda, okay, we have a notification for S3 bucket. S3 bucket will trigger that Lambda. Okay, let's go ahead and run your script and provide them the receipt or referencer. Okay, our friendly message, we received your photo or something like that. Your photo has been uploaded or something like that. Somebody add a comment to your photo. Okay, you have a comment. Lambda will go and trigger that, whatever the script, whatever the application, and it will notify you that, okay, there is a comment on your photo. And you can go ahead and, somebody say, hey, this is an excellent photo. Like your photo is like so beautiful. Like, have you drawn it or some blah, blah, blah. And you can go ahead and respond them back. And behind the operations, I'm not saying everybody use Lambda or only Lambda can do all these things, but Lambda is one of them. If anybody reach out to you, hey, I don't know, like whenever we create new instance, we want to run some scripts. Actually, we want to install Jenkins, we want to create a 5-6 users, and whenever we create new instances, and all those things happen at the time of creating that instance. So I don't know what we can do, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is one of the solution. Whenever you see an event at CloudWatch, that event will tell you, okay, there is a new instance in that specific account, and you can write a simple Lambda function, and you can use that event to trigger the Lambda function, and you can take a simple like a shell script or whatever. You can go ahead and run that script, or Python script, go ahead and run that script, and Lambda will install all packages on your newly created instance. These kind of event-based operations. Okay, what Lambda will do event-based operations basically. So what we can do now, we can create a couple of EC2 instances, and we can create a CloudWatch rules, 2 of them, and we can create 2 Lambda functions. One is to stop the instances and one is to start the instances, and we'll try to test it out. Okay, is that sounds like a plan? Let me go ahead and create a couple of instances first, so that the instances will be ready, and we can use the CloudFormation stack to create all of them actually. And let me go to EC2 dashboard. Are you guys with me? Say why in the chat. If you don't understand any piece of this at any point, let me know. You have to stop me and you have to ask, okay, I don't understand this. Can you explain again? So that we'll spend 2 more or 5 more or 10 more minutes, we'll get it done. All right, let me go ahead and create a couple of instances. and I have a cloud formation stack ready, and I can share that cloud formation stack with you. I want you to guys go through the cloud formation stack, okay? And I want you to let me do this. I can go and just do 2 right here. Okay, I'll just go ahead and preview and launch. That's fine. I can use the same one. Okay, so these are the 2 instances that are being created, right? Now let me go look for the cloud formation stack. Cloud formation lambda.yaml. Okay, hopefully this will be the stack. Okay, so yep, this is the stack. So what we will do, we'll create this stack, and I can explain what this exactly does. Okay, let me go ahead and replace this instance IDs. You see that instance IDs, the parameters, what are the instances that I'm trying to stop actually. That is the instance IDs that I'm trying to get. And you see that stop schedule and a start schedule. And there is a way you can schedule a specific time called a cron job. Cron job actually. The cron job will tell you, okay, if you want to stop your systems on every day or Monday to Friday and this specific time, you would have to use this cron rule basically. Okay, and let me show you how does that work. Okay, cloudwatch rule cron job. AWS use different kind of cron expressions basically. So what I'm going to do, using rate cron expression. Okay, so this is every 5 minutes. Okay, this is every 5 minutes between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays, whatever. That's okay, whatever it is. I'm just trying to test it. I'm gonna grab it. Okay, and this is every 5 minutes. So I'll have other lambda to run every 7 minutes actually. So are you guys get this actually? You see that this 0 to 5, this is every 5 minutes, 8 to 17. That means 8 a.m. in the morning to 5:55, like 6 o'clock in the evening, 5 o'clock in the evening. You can say 5 o'clock in the evening. Okay. And Monday through Friday, it's just a Monday through Friday. If you want it every day, just you just go ahead and run like this. Okay, you just go ahead and run like this and replace this 15 0 by 5, something like that. Every day, just 5 minutes or whatever. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one to stop. I'm going to use every 5 minutes to stop. So we will verify. Okay. To start, I'll do every 7 minutes because we cannot execute both. Like we cannot create both to use the same time actually. So start schedule, I'm gonna start schedule every 7 minutes. Okay, and today is Thursday, we are good. So we are good. I'm gonna do 17 and the region US East 1, that's fine. And the instance IDs, I'm gonna do comma separated instance IDs. Okay, And let me go grab those instance IDs.
Vishnu, I think you need to change the hours also. 8 to 17 is given, right? Increase to 21 or 22 because it's
Okay,
everything's
yeah. I got it. Yeah, you were right. So it's been, yeah, we passed already 5 o'clock, right? That's a good catch. So actually 8 to 17. So all cron jobs they scheduled in UTC. UTC is 4 hours ahead of us actually, which means they are 4 hours ahead of us. That means what is the time now there? It's 5 o'clock and 9 o'clock for them and 21. Okay, so I'll just put 23, something like that. 23 here. That's a good catch. Thank you so much. And 23 here. Okay. And now I have my instances ready. Okay. And I have changed everything, every variable and everything. Okay. You see that this is just a description. This won't do anything actually. This will just a description. The description will tell you, okay, this is a small idea to get you a small idea. See example, cron events or CloudWatch events, whatever event. Okay. And what this does is, this resource section is going to create resources. The first resource is, it is going to create a Lambda function. You see that type AWS Lambda function. Okay. And the runtime properties, AWS Lambda function, what runtime you use and what is the role or whatever. Where this role is coming from, like where this role is coming from. You see that they have a reference for that role, right? We'll see where that role is coming from. And where these instances are coming from, can someone tell me where these instances are coming from? You see that in the environment, in the properties, inside properties, in the environment, he did provide a variables, right? Variables. You see that variables? And what variables are they? Instances and a region. Do you guys know where those values are coming from? Let's find out. You see that instances are coming from here. Okay, default values. And the region is coming from here. Okay. And this simple Python script, what it will do, it will stop EC2 instances basically. So this Boto3 will just write a query and get instances from the variables and make sure they have in the same region, and they just stop those instances basically. And your Lambda is going to need a permissions for EC2 because the Lambda is trying to stop your instances. So the Lambda should have a permissions to stop that instances basically. Okay. So this permission section will provide that permissions to Lambda. And we will see, even if you look at that function name or invoke function and the source AR and all these details, we'll see where those details are coming from in a minute actually. And you will be creating one more Lambda function to start those instances back. Right now, I did configure for every 5 minutes or every 7 minutes, but in our real case scenario, it should be every day, 6 o'clock in the evening, right? All I have to do, just provide 0 here and 6 o'clock in the evening, that is 18, and that's it. Only 18, and a Monday to Friday. That's it. And this will start, this will, like you provide the same, the cron tab that I just told you here actually. This is the stop schedule cron tab, right? Just put like 0 here and 18 and Monday to Friday. That's it. Every day 6 o'clock, it's going to run this cron tab actually. It's going to run that Lambda. For the start schedule Lambda, you're going to put 8 o'clock in the morning. Just 0 And 8 o'clock in the morning, just 8, and Monday through Friday. That's it. Okay. And the second lambda is going to get the same instance IDs and say within the same region, and it's going to run this lambda actually. Okay. And these are the permissions for that lambda. Permissions to use to like a describe EC2 instance basically. Okay. And you'll be creating an IAM role with those permissions actually. So this is the IAM role. You see that this role will create an IAM role with a policy. What policies? You see that action EC2 instances, start instances, EC2 stop instances. Okay. This one EC2 start instances, and you're going to get permissions for stop instances, stop EC2 instances, whatever. Okay. That's start and stop actions that basically you are trying to get. You see that EC2 permissions, start and stop, resource allow. Okay. And you'll be creating two events, one event rule. You see that one event rule to stop schedule, and one event rule to start schedule. Okay. Let's go ahead and deploy this lambda. Okay. Let me go ahead and save this. And where is this? Okay. Where is this lambda? It's in cloud formation stacks. Okay. That's nice. Let me go save that lambda. Yes. Okay. Let me go to my AWS account and let me create a lambda, not cloud formation stack, but that cloud formation stack is going to create a lambda, two lambda functions and two cloudwatch rules. And we are going to see those two cloudwatch rules as well. Let me go to lambda, not lambda, sorry. Create stack. Template is ready. Upload, right? Upload. And I should have a cloud formation stacks here. Cloud formation lambda. And let's go ahead and create the cloud formation lambda. Okay. We don't see anything. That's fine. I can do stack ID June lambda stack. Okay. By default, I have all this start schedule, whatever. You see that stop schedule and instance IDs, everything. Those are the parameters that are being defined in this section basically. Okay. Where in what section? In this section. You see that in the parameter section, you have default values for everything. Those default values popped up here actually. Everything is there. We don't have to do anything. Everything is there, but all we need to know what we are doing. That's it. Okay. I don't have to add any tags. I'll just go ahead and I'll acknowledge it. I'll just go ahead and create a stack. It will take a minute. Do you guys understand the cloud formation stack actually? Are you guys getting it actually? Cloud formation stack for each and every service that we are talking about. Are you guys with me? Can you guys type Y in the chat if you are following me? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we are on the same page. We have to be the same page. We spend one more session or two more sessions. I don't care. Okay, but we will have to learn. Okay, and this stack will be completed very soon. It says start schedule rule, stop schedule rule, start schedule rule. Let's duplicate this tab and let's go to cloudwatch rule. Okay, we'll just verify those cloudwatch rules are being created or not. Okay, let's go to events or yeah, rules. Okay, we don't have any rules yet. Okay. Okay, back to CloudWatch events actually. You see that? So this stack June Lambda stack, start schedule rule, these two, CloudWatch rules are being created just now. Okay, let's go ahead and verify Lambda actually. And let's open this rule, one of these rule, and let's see what happens. You see that this rule scheduled for these many triggers, you see, every 5 minutes. And the status is enabled. And this rule target is this Lambda function. You see that? So whenever this time will happen, how this CloudWatch rule getting this time from this cron expression. Whenever this CloudWatch getting the trigger time, it can go ahead and alert this Lambda function basically. Okay. Now let's verify what we have in that Lambda. Let's go to there. Okay. Now this is the Lambda function we just created, right? And this Lambda function, what it does, it will start the instances basically. Okay, but let's go back to the previous rule, and let's go back to this rule. This will trigger this Lambda, and this another Lambda should stop those instances, whatever the instances that we define. Okay, and after 5 minutes we will be able to see our instances in a stopped mode. Okay, let's go to EC2. So you guys understood that use case, right? That use case is main important thing actually. That is one of the use cases, but there are plenty of use cases that you guys can get. Actually, you guys can use Lambda for. Okay, let's go to instances. I don't have any running instances. Are you kidding me? You see that? Who is stopping them actually? I didn't stop them, right? Who is stopping them? Let's verify that. Let's go back to this Lambda. Let's go to monitor. Okay. Let's go to view logs in CloudWatch. View logs in CloudWatch. You see that? So these are there is a log loading events. You see that? So the request ID stopped your instances this. You see, this is how you check the logs. Stopped your instances, this instance and this instance in region this. Okay. And if we wait 2 more minutes, we should see this Lambda is going to start our instances actually. That's what we scheduled, right? We scheduled for every 7 minutes because 5 minutes, this is going to stop. And after 2 minutes, another Lambda is going to trigger. But that 5 and 7 minutes in our use case, the 5 minutes one is every day, one time at 6 o'clock. And this tomorrow's one is like every day morning 8 o'clock, one time use. You guys getting me? We cannot wait till tomorrow morning 8 o'clock, right? In order to verify. That's why I've used a different rule, like a different schedule time. But in our use case, that was a schedule time, right? Example, let's say example in a real-time scenario. Let's go ahead and verify. Okay, started these 2 instances. Okay, let's go ahead and verify our instances are up and running. Let me just refresh it. Okay, let me just refresh it. They're still in stopped mode. You know why they're still in stopped mode? Let's go there actually. Let's see why they're in stopped mode actually. Let's see. So stopped your instances BED9 and a 628. Okay, BED9 and a 628. Now, if I go here, started your instances BED9 and a 628. Okay. Request ID. Okay. That should start these instances actually.
Vishnu, can you check the region?
Region? Yeah, it's in Northern Virginia. And even if we check that region there, actually, let me go ahead and check the region. So the region is, give me 1 second. US East 1, which is Northern Virginia. These two
Timings,
up and
is there any regarding times, Vishnu?
what was that?
Time ఏమన్నా చేంజ్ అయిందా అనేసి.
So they're supposed to run it. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's go and validate the time actually. So started at what time? 6 o'clock 14 minutes actually. 6 o'clock 14 minutes. What is time now? 6:20. Okay, 6:20, right? And again that's 5 minutes already. Okay, let's go ahead and let's verify the second rule. Okay, the Lambda stack. You see that start instances, right? Let's go here. This is 6:14. That was 6 minutes ago. But start June Lambda stack, and this is the one actually. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna increase. I'm gonna increase this. So every 5 minutes, that means. So we kind of missed that 2 minutes thing. And again, it stopped those instances basically in 2 minutes gap. That's what it seems like, but let me go ahead and verify. Let me stay here actually, and let's see what happens.